Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and there's a lot that I could say to that. But to my colleague from Davidson County, who's a good friend of mine, and we came in the same class, I'll be polite as I possibly can. We have absolutely invested literally billions of dollars in some of our failing school systems. And year after year after year after year, children in the Davidson County area and a couple of other areas have had to suffer through poor administration, poor leadership, and absolutely horrendous results in those public schools. While statewide, in virtually every other school district, our children have improved. They have had that education that you talked about. They have had that opportunity to seek for that dream and to climb the rung on the ladder to do better than their parents did and to make this life a better place for their children to live in. But year after year after year, we've paid more per pupil and students for student funding, and specifically Davidson County, and yet we've all seen in the papers the debacle that has been their leadership play out over the past few months. But it's not just been the few months. Again, it's been year after year after year. I trust our teachers to get the job done. I know that they are absolutely fighting hard for these children, but unfortunately, due to, I think, leadership issues, Davidson County schools have year after year after year been the worst in the state. So to exempt Davidson County children, because again, it's not about the school, it's about the child having an opportunity to be able to go to a successful school. Our dream in this chamber would be that a piece of legislation of this nature would never even be necessary, because every one of our public schools would be knocking it out of the park, and every single child in Tennessee would have an opportunity to succeed. But what I hear from folks that move from Davidson County to my county is thank God we escaped those failing schools in Davidson County and moved to Sumner County, where you have high quality schools and every single school is succeeding and every single child has an opportunity. And what we've done year after year in Sumner County is give raises to our teachers, invest in schools, invest in brick and mortar, but we've invested in our kids. I wish that what you have said is the reality of the situation in Davidson County, but all the ring counties here and all of the private schools that have tons and tons of children coming there every year, and I know it's not your children, sir, but there are lots of others that move to Davidson County, and they will not put their children in a public school because they are failing. I trust your leadership. I trust you to help turn that around. This bill is an opportunity for those children in the interim that are stuck in a failing school to have a chance. And so with all due respect, and I know you have an opportunity to respond, this is not at you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You fought for 7 years to try to improve those schools in your county, and I trust you to get the job done. Your people trust you to get the job done. But to exempt Davidson County, where this is needed the most for those children, would call into question the constitutionality of this bill and would genuinely be, I think, in opposition to what this bill attempts to do. So with all due respect to the sponsor of the amendment, I would move this amendment to the table.